And we are back at 6:30 with that breaking news unfolding at Fairfax Inova Hospital. We are now more than 2 hours into an intense search for an escaped prisoner, an armed prisoner at Inova Fairfax Hospital and the surrounding neighborhoods there in the Falls Church area. We have got live team coverage for you this morning, both from the hospital and that neighborhood that is close by, which is on lockdown as well right now. We want to get started with Mike Canine. He is live at the hospital with what we know about this suspect right now. Mike.
Audrey, still a very active scene behind me at Inova Fairfax with officers blocking this entrance point. In the last 20 minutes, it seems that Gallows Road was completely shut down. All vehicular traffic, mostly employees trying to access the campus, being told to move from here, move to Falls Church High School for a shuttle to access the campus. Also, we're told that if anyone has a medical emergency, they should call 911. That is likely the only way anyone other than employees in a shuttle will access this campus for the foreseeable future. Now on to that suspect. His name is Wasim Asaye, according to Fairfax County Police, described as 6 feet tall, 170 pounds, last seen wearing a hospital gown and no shoes. Now, what we're told is that he's armed with a gun, that he was able to get free from the custody of a private security officer early this morning, escaping from the Fairfax County Hospital armed with a gun. Now, he somehow managed to grab that security officer's gun during that struggle and escaping, and now we're seeing this huge police presence on the ground and in the sky. Mike Rudd, my photographer, I'll have him pan up. You can see the police helicopter there in the air. It's been circling for the last 2 hours, and it keeps going around and around, looking at the Exxon campus just behind us, also circling the neighborhoods and overhead. When we first arrived this morning, there was a lot of attention on the Children's Center and Women's Center garage here near us, and now this search is expanding into the neighborhoods. Residents being told to stay inside, to call police with anything suspicious. We're also seeing multiple agencies here, Virginia State Police assisting Fairfax County Police as the lead agency. And earlier this morning, a lot of confusion as those employees and patients arriving here for pre-scheduled surgeries or arriving for their shifts being told that the hospital was closed, that they could not access this campus. Now for the latest on the situation in the neighborhoods where that lockdown continues this morning, here's John Gonzalez.
Mike, we are in the Amber Lane neighborhood where just seconds ago we watched as these Fairfax County police officers put on their bulletproof vests, and we've noticed more and more police officers arriving here at this area here, this location, which is really just about a block from where Mike Canine is. Now, when you have an enormous manhunt like this, a massive and aggressive manhunt, it's a very strategic plan for police. So we've seen them not only positioning themselves on corners and streets like you see here behind us. This is Anderson Lane, just down the street from Gallows Road. But there's a lot of moving pieces. It's a very fluid situation. For example, just moments ago, and this happened a couple of times already this morning, there was a report of someone walking in the woods directly behind this neighborhood, which is Prospect and 50, if you're familiar with the area. So Eagle 1, which is the U.S. Park Police helicopter, which has been assisting all morning long with this manhunt, with this investigation, was shifted from above the hospital and above this neighborhood to over to those woods. It spent some time over there shining a spotlight in that area. It appears that it was given the all clear because now the chopper, as you can see, is once again back in the area here where it has been circling for most of the morning. And again, that has happened a couple of times where there's a report of someone walking somewhere and they just want to check it out. So they're sending Eagle 1 to get over there quickly, to make a quick search and try to figure out exactly what is going on. Now, Gallows Road, more and more officers arriving at the scene. They have really saturated and swarmed this entire area as they continue to search. Autria, you said it, this manhunt now well into its second hour. This man considered armed and dangerous. The residents here in this neighborhood, not necessarily a lockdown. They're being allowed to go in and out, but once they're home, once they're here, they're being asked to stay inside and lock their doors. And a lot of folks obviously have a lot of questions this morning as they see this very tense and frightening situation. Autria, Jimmy, back to you inside.